Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record weekly review special for week 6 in the second year of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This week I brought in 2,207 points, which is a little bit less than a week ago, and that's primarily because I had the retirement of my second game in 2 weeks, and 2 new games in its place. Still a little bit short of the best round, but we are getting awfully close to that, and I don't expect any retirements. Well, actually I do, in a few weeks. So we've got a few weeks to try to reset that best round score before we lose 418 points in Dirt Rally as Dirt Rally 2.0 comes out. So I've got just a short window to finally overtake that best round score. The current virtual best is at 2,447. Again, a very small drop-off considering the new game. And the all-time virtual best rises to 4,752 points, a pickup of another 44 points, all from one game this week. Looking at the 10 games individually, Kenshi, now in its about a month now into that game on the series, and it's sitting on just 11 points. It is, like I said last week, it's one of those games that develops slowly, and then you really start to pick up some momentum. And I'm going to be doing more and more work off camera on that one, and then kind of checking in less frequently as the series goes forward. So that score should start to pick up a bit. For the first time, though, I actually had a negative in the points. I lost a point, but gained 2 characters. I had a character die. My first pet passed away, so Fido, rest in peace. So that actually dropped me temporarily to 9, and I picked up 2 points. Draft Day Sports College Basketball, this is where that changeover was. So I was playing the 2017 edition from Wolverine Studios, and it finished with a total of 485 points. That was its final score at the end of the season. 21 seasons, and now I've converted that series into the 2019 edition. There was a 2018 edition, but I skipped over that one. So, with that changeover, the new series picked up from where I left off on the other series, except for that I have an all-new team, but same prestige, same level, same coaching ratings, but new history, and a new group of players that I'm going to have to develop. So it's going to be a little bit of a slow start, but we opened up with 275 points. And then the other Draft Day Sports game, also from Wolverine Studios, College Football, it's in just its second week, and we got things off and rolling, and after 4 episodes, I'm now at 100 points in that one. And that one's a little bit easier to get a handful of points, but it's hard to get the maximum points. Motorsport Manager finished my first season in Formula 1, and I wrapped it up with 80 points. Not a lot, well short of our 305, but we did finish in 8th in the Constructors. We did not get relegated. That was the important part, and we're looking much better for the upcoming season. Not necessarily in the 305 point range just yet, but we should definitely get above 100, maybe closer to 200 this season if things go according to plan. I would imagine we're probably going to pick up another 50 points or so, maybe be around 130 in the second season. Pro Cycling Manager, in the career mode, the team version, early in our second year, we are doing much better, and now at 30 points and already approaching our record from the previous season. In the Pro Cyclist version, this is where all those points got picked up. So I picked up 44 points, now at 521, after taking second in the Tour of Burgos. And then I will now be starting my last big race of the year, the Vuelta a España. Actually, I had the first couple stages already, but we'll start it for real in the next episode. But also in this episode, big news as I transferred to a new team. Be sure to check that video out if you have not yet to see which team I'll be riding for next season. Football Manager, Dirt Rally, and F1 2018 were off this week. The active one in the part-timers was NBA 2K19, and I picked up 6 points there, all from badges. So getting that bottom tier of another 6 badges really helping boost me up there. And I've started to have a couple good performances, and we're actually getting quite close to making the starting lineup already. Moving on to the other side, the all-time top 10. Only one change positionally in the top 10. Only one scorer in the top 10. That was Pro Cycling Manager with the Pro Cyclist mode, overtaking the just retired 2017 edition of Draft Day Sports College Basketball for third place, now making the podium and being just the third game over halfway towards mastery, over 500 points now. That drops Draft Day Sports down a spot. Also, with that game now going inactive, I am back down to just 3 current games, 3 active games inside the top 10. So looking outside the top 10, there's actually been a lot of action. Motorsport Manager still sitting on that 305 points. Again, we just finished a season and well short of that. F1 2018 was inactive this week, so it didn't go anywhere in 12th. But jumping in, the new game on the channel, the 2019 edition of Draft Day Sports College Basketball, comes in with a starting score of 275 in 13th already. Expect that to crack the top 10 almost immediately. Don't expect it to beat the 2017 edition, though, for probably 2 to 3 seasons before I get enough of my players in to start working our way up and matching or beating that previous 2017 edition. The one that was at the bottom of that list, NBA 2K19, did pass a game ahead of it, but with 2 new games just coming out, both of them getting ahead of it in score, it actually lost a spot. Got down to 20th. That's 25 games now that I have featured on the channel in just over a year, but it's starting to grow a little bit quicker now, and hopefully that trend continues. But thanks for tuning in to this review special. Tuning in again next week for the 7th week in the Gaming Decathlon competition, and let's see just how high I can get Pro Cycling Manager this year. The bulk of the points left over would be coming from the Vuelta a España, which I'm at now. There's only a couple single stage races that I'll be doing after that, so most of those points are going to be coming up in the next few episodes. Bye for now.